First and foremost, thank you guys for being here. This is our special presentation. My name is Brandon Ivey, based out of Los Angeles, California, and this wasn't a scheduled presentation that I was going to do tonight. In fact, I wasn't going to do one until maybe tomorrow or Saturday, but something important happened last night. The HNT coin, you guys heard my crypto talk this morning and the presentation I did last night. The HNT coin hit an all-time high last night. Now, I'm not saying that it was because of my crypto or my presentation, but all I am saying is it went on the Binance exchange up to $8, on other exchanges $4, and CoinGecko is clocking it at about $3.87 something cents last night, more than 100% gain in less than 24 hours. And why is that important to you? That's what we're going to talk about. So at the end of the presentation tonight, I'm going to be sharing some information that I've never shared publicly before. But before we get to that, we got to talk about crypto education, because you cannot be in this space, you cannot invest in this space, you should not be involved in this space without getting your education. Now, as a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share a suggestion, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision. But you're doing yourself a disservice if you choose to skip crypto education and dive right on into the cryptocurrency space. This is not something that we should or as a hobby should get into as extracurricular activity. This is a necessity for survival for the future. The world is changing. We are at the beginning of the fourth industrial revolution. And you can't play the game if you don't even know the game's being played and you don't even know what the rules are. And education is going to give you those rules. So I will always begin everything first with crypto education before I start talking about multiple ways that you can make money and earn money. Because this is a volatile space and you are at risk of losing everything. Now, education is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. And that's one of my 4 pillars that I speak about. But we'll get to that. So 3-Course Crypto came into be because I've been in the crypto space and I understand that there's a need for this, and there's a lack of education out there in the community. But before you get to that point, you must understand that most people, no matter what they do, are going to fail financially, especially in the current economic system. 93% don't have good salaries. 95% will not succeed in a business. Most people don't have money to grow a business. Most people don't have time to grow a business. Most people don't even know what to do with the money that they have. Most people don't even have $1,000 in savings in their savings account. Most people can't afford a $400 emergency if it were to happen to them today without going into debt. You see, we were taught something simple, and it was a lie. And what we were taught is that to have success, you must do a couple of things, like go to school, get good grades, and get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of you for the rest of your life. I did that. I graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, went on to have a nice corporate career going, but due to no fault of my own, I was laid off not once, but twice. And if you've ever been laid off before, you know exactly how that feels, and if you haven't, I guarantee you know somebody who has, and chances are you're putting in more time, more hours, more effort, and you better not even ask for a raise because you're lucky to have a job in the first place. But let's talk about those lucky few. The federal government, not me, states that 97% of all Americans will retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends, if you're lucky enough not to get laid off in the first place. No more 401k, no more savings. Your house is a liability, not an asset. Social Security is a joke, $800 a month, and they're trying to cut that. So we must do something different. And I did. My senior year at Morehouse College, I made a difference. But before that, who am I? You know, I'm a husband and a father first. I graduated Morehouse College in 1998, 22 years experience and 7-figure earner in the direct selling industry. I got to calculate how much over my career that I've made other companies, which also led me to say, it's time for me to create my own. It's got to be maybe 100 million in volume. 22 years experience and 7-figure earner in the direct selling industry, former vice president of sales and marketing for several companies, 4 years experience in the cryptocurrency space, consultant and creator of education content for crypto companies. My first 10 years as an entrepreneur, I failed. And that's okay. You know, don't believe the hype when people are, oh, you're going to get rich if you follow me. Don't believe that hype. It's going to take work. And it took me 10 years of failing before I figured it out. The last 12 years, I've had tremendous success. And I became a top producer and hit all the top ranks in all the companies that I've been a part of. Since then, I've also was able to retire at the age of 36 years old from corporate America and fire my boss. And there is no better feeling in the world than firing your boss. And that's allowed me to travel around the world. I've been to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, to England and London and Paris and Venice and Greece and Santorini and Corfu, all those islands. So we've had a lot of fun. Now, COVID-19 has prevented us from doing any more traveling, but I can't wait for this to be lifted so we can get back to that. And then I retired from the direct selling industry. I got burnt out, literally, and I wanted to get into the investing world. If you ever read Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, the I in quadrant is the investors. Allow my money to make money for me. And so I entered the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space, and in 2018, we started doing crypto education boot camps around the country. So I've done them in Philadelphia, in Chicago, Texas, and Nevada, Arizona, Seattle, Los Angeles. And again, once the COVID lifts, I'm going to get back to doing this, but only this time. I'm going to do Bitcoin boot camps in cities, and we're going to offer it for free. That's part of what our community is going to be all about, so that people don't even have to pay to get this education. That's one of my goals that we're going to be doing when this lifts back up. I'm also a consultant for other cryptocurrency companies. Two of them have used my content. KGX has used my videos, and so has a company called Coinbit Pro, based out of South Africa. They use my educational videos. And the last deal we secured is with the University of Nigeria. Because of COVID, a lot of institutions are looking to do e-learning. And e-learning so that you can't go into school and distance learning. So this is a perfect time for them to introduce cryptocurrency to their students. So we're very excited about this project also getting launched. Then I said, you know what? It's time for us to build our own. But think about this. Digital currency is the new financial revolution. You ever heard of Uber, a transportation company that owns no cars? Amazon, the world's largest retail chain that has no stores. Airbnb, a hotel chain that owns no property. And then you've got Bitcoin that goes from 0.008 cents to $20,000 a coin in 8 years. Bitcoin is the best performing asset in the world over the last decade by far. Nothing even comes close. But we also know that it is no fun being on the outside looking in. And that is why we have 3Course Crypto here, because it has the solution. With 3Course Crypto, here's one thing you're going to learn about. That in 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, which is the world's first global decentralized cryptocurrency. In 2009, Bitcoin's value was less than a penny. In 2010, Bitcoin was valued at 40 cents. 2016, valued at $600. 2020 started fluctuating around $10,000. I think it's about $10,400 or $500 right now. If you would have invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2010, today it will be worth $2.5 million. How many of you had an extra $100 10 years ago? If you had the knowledge and you knew what to do with the money that you had, $2.5 million today. So the question most people have when they hear this, they say, what is blockchain? What is Bitcoin? Is it real? Am I too late? How do I even buy it? And more importantly, can I spend it? Can I spend it? So a question people ask. Well, welcome to 3Course Crypto. We are the global training center. Well, we are the platform that is going to teach the world about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, ICO trends, the blockchain, and we're going to teach you everything you need to know about Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Now, All training is done by streaming video. What does that mean? Well, we know a lot of you guys are working from home or you're working a 9-to-5 job, and you might be in situations where you don't have a lot of time to go back to school, or you don't have time to attend a weekend seminar that may charge you $5,000 for this information. You definitely don't have the time or confidence to start Googling and going to YouTube, because that's what I did. And it took me 6 months to figure all of this out. So we're doing it all in audio and video format, where when you watch the videos, they're anywhere between 5 minutes to 30 minutes long, depending on the video. You can pause it, you can stop it, you can also rewind it if you need to. You can read it on the screen and listen to it and see it. So I wanted to make sure we covered all the senses that people have, because people learn in different ways. You're going to learn how to buy your first Satoshi. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Learn how to store your Bitcoin safely in crypto wallets. Learn how to purchase and sell with Bitcoin. You're going to learn about blockchain technology, learn how to trade cryptocurrencies, learn how ICOs work, and much, much more. We have 3 courses with 15 lessons per course, so for a total of 45 video modules. These consist in Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, and how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. With Bitcoin 101, this course is designed to take you through the history of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Each video is designed to take you through a step-by-step process to know the fundamentals of the technology and how it works. Once you have completed this course, you will have more than a basic functioning understanding of blockchain and how to purchase Bitcoin and how to use it. Crypto Advanced. This course is designed for those of you who have gone through the Bitcoin 101 course or have some basic understanding of what Bitcoin is and how it functions. We will dive deeper into the functional workings of cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects. You will be introduced to other top coins besides Bitcoin on the market and learn about the economic ecosystem of cryptocurrencies. By the time you finish this course, you will have a clear understanding of crypto economics, the functioning roles of crypto, and how to understand the charts. You will be ready to engage in the cryptocurrency space. And then how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, which is the final lesson. By this point, you have an advanced understanding of the history of blockchain technology and the cryptocurrency space. You are ready to engage and build your portfolio. There is no one strategy that fits them all. This course will share multiple strategies and opportunities so that you will have the confidence and skills in the space to earn a profit. There are 4 simple rules you should follow to make sure you trade safely and securely. And those 4 rules are this. Rule number 1, education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get a return on investment back as fast as possible. And rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? What are you willing to do to make that happen? Make a decision, find a vehicle, take action, do not get distracted. Now, following these rules is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most that you can ask for. Now, here's our educational packages. You can purchase each course independently of each other. For example, if you say, I just kind of want to test this thing out, go ahead, you can get Bitcoin 101. Each course by itself costs $200. You might say, well, I'm a little bit advanced. I don't need Bitcoin 101. I might need Crypto Advanced. You can go ahead and start there. Or you can say, I got these 2 down packed, especially most of you guys who've been following me for the past couple of years. I got you spoiled. You've been already taught this, or you've purchased our courses with the companies that I've consulted for. So you want to get this one, how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And even if you are not going to be a day trader, because I haven't day traded crypto like a day trader in 2 years. But knowing this information is priceless when it comes to building your crypto portfolio, being able to set up your stop losses, knowing your long-term goal versus your short-term goal. Different coins are doing different things, and they react to market reactions differently than each other. Well, and you can get all 3 courses as a bundle for $500. I'm telling you now, the value for this is worth thousands of dollars. One of the companies I consulted for took my courses and sold it for $1,500. This is all 3 for $500. Now we also have a referral program. Now understand, this is not a compensation plan. This is not network marketing. This is not an MLM company. This is not a binary or a matrix or a unilevel. None of those things that say where you're making all your money based on recruiting and not actually using the product. This company is all about the product, and the product is education. We will have a one-tier affiliate program for referral bonus, which means this. Whether you purchase with or without a single course, you can earn a referral bonus. We will pay you $50 on every referral for somebody that you refer that just gets one of the courses for $200. If you refer somebody that gets a course for $500, we're going to give you a $125 bonus. Now, last night I talked about how can you go from zero resources to being able to have a monthly income coming in. See, everything in the crypto world is based on resources. It takes money to make money. And a lot of people are in situations, as I shared earlier, where they don't have any extra money. I was in that situation when I first got started. I had $30, and I was able to flip that $30 into six figures in my first 4 months. Now, that's not a guarantee that's what you're going to do. In fact, more than likely, you're probably not, unless you're willing to put in the time that I did. And I got a little bit lucky during that time, too, because Bitcoin went from $2,000 to $20,000 during that time frame. But I did the work. I took $30. But what if you have nothing? You might even say, Brandon, I can't even afford the course. I'm here to tell you, you cannot afford not to have it. Because the next time you go looking for a job in the future, they're going to start asking you, besides, how many words can you type a minute? Do you have Microsoft Excel and spreadsheet knowledge and QuickBooks and all that stuff? What do you know about blockchain technology? They're going to ask that question. What do you know about crypto economics and wallets? What do you know about these protocols, ERC-20 and smart contracts, the Ripple? So this is information that you're not going to be able to live without. But however, if you have nothing, you can take advantage of the referral program. If you share with 10 people who got just one of the courses, that's $500. That pays for all the whole bundle package. What if you got shared with 10 people who got the $500 pack each? That's more than $1,000. Let me tell you what you can do. See, the whole point here is not to make money and then go out and spend it. The point is to make money and know what to do with that money to allow your money to work for you and work for you and work for you. You keep flipping and keep flipping and keep flipping. When I was day trading, I only went from $300 to $700 on my trades. Then I took part of that money and I started to put it into other things, other coins, other portfolio, other ICOs. One of the ICOs allowed me to make more money in one day than most people make in a year. It was like 5 months after I got into the crypto space. So it's about learning what to do with the money and the resources that you have and scaling that up, even if you're starting from scratch. And that leads us to this. Community bonuses. Being part of this community will gain you access to participating in multiple ways of earning cryptocurrency to build your portfolio. See, I had been in the industry of direct selling for 22 years. And the one thing that I've learned from gurus in this industry is that they never prepare you for success. They teach you the cookie cutter corporate training that doesn't even work, that they didn't even do for themselves, and then you're kind of left on your own after that. See, what I am all about now is before I even share with you any opportunities that's going to allow you to earn money, you got to go through my courses, because that way I know you are educated, you are armed, you are prepared for this space. Not, hey, here's my business, jump on board, send me your money. And then you end up losing it all. At least I know by you going through our community, you are armed and you're ready for what we are about to do. And here is what we are about to do, what you're going to hear me speak about more detailed. In fact, I'll be doing a separate presentation, hopefully when compliance finishes the slides within the next 24 to 48 hours about this. One of the ways that you can earn Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies for that matter, and there's multiple ways, there is no just one way that fits them all. Because how was Bitcoin created? It wasn't created out of thin air, it was mined. People had mining machines that mined the coin. But it is almost impossible for one individual to create a laptop or a computer system at their home to mine Bitcoin. You know, it's just too difficult to do that today. But there are, as you go through our courses, you're going to learn there's thousands of other coins on the market and more to come. One of the coins that we are representing is called HNT, Helium. This coin is on the market, and I'm going to actually show it to you in a second. But we have a device that you can purchase for $495 that you plug it in, and it is going to automatically mine HNT coins. It is your reward. Now, what's happening when you plug it in? Well, you're connecting a network. You're connecting a network. We're calling this the LoRa network. It is the new internet for the IoT industry. In the future, next year, because I'm only in a soft launch with 3-course crypto, we're going to be adding more courses, and one of them is going to be all about the Internet of Things. If you've ever gone to a blockchain expo, you'll notice that it's not just about blockchain. You'll see blockchain, Internet of Things, and virtual reality or artificial intelligence, augmented reality type stuff. So by helping to connect smart cities around the world, you're going to be rewarded with HNT coins. One of these devices can produce anywhere between 25 to 200 coins a week, depending on where. I cannot guarantee you exactly how much. Some are doing less, some are doing far more, which means if the device itself costs $495, on average, you might be able to make the money back that you paid for it in less than 60 days. And then every single month, it is still mining HNT coins that you can actually sell. Not just sit somewhere and wait for it to go on an exchange. You can actually sell whenever you want to. It's on exchanges. On top of that, and this is the first time I'm going to go in more detail about this publicly, I represent a digital franchise opportunity. How many of you would have loved to be able to be part of when the cell phone industry first got started? Do you remember those old commercials that had Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, the Mama Bell companies that would say, we have coverage, and they would show you the map of the United States, and you would see where the dark spots are, where their coverage is biggest, and they were always competing with each other. You know, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, who do you think had to build the network first? You got to build the network before you can start putting cell phones out there and build the towers. Well, they hired individuals to take control of different regions and cities to build the network, and they gave those individuals a piece of all the revenue. Those people became filthy rich, and that is nothing compared to what is happening today. Today, the network is being built for the Internet of Things to connect all cities and make them smart cities around the globe. The technology is already there. They're in the phase of building the network. So they brought on board individuals like myself to offer a digital franchise. These digital franchises cost $40,000 to be a representative of. And if you are a representative of this digital franchise, you have ownership of whatever city and region that you have been awarded to select, which means all revenue that goes through the network in your city, you're getting a piece of. You're going to have a contract for this for the next 5 years. So if you think the cell phone was anything, how many of you right now have a device in your home that's connected to the internet? Actually, the question should be, how many devices do you actually have that's connected to the internet? Magnify that, because there's going to be billions of Internet of Things devices. I represent a company called PrimeGate that's offering LoRa Hub devices. You'll be learning more about this in detail when I start doing presentations on it. But I have been given 1,000 licenses. Now, here's the beautiful thing about this. You don't have to pay $40,000 for a license because we've been given a grant for individuals who would love to have a license if they're willing to work for it. Meaning, if you come to me and say, Brandon, I would love to have a license, represent the city, and get revenue on everything that happens in my city, to get the grant, you've got to be able to, one, you got to purchase the hub for yourself, plug it in. That's going to generate you H&T coins right there on the spot. And then you need to sell either 10 of these hubs, or you can invite other people to become what we call city developer licenses, that you will get a percentage of what they do in their cities and their networks anywhere around the globe. This is global through PrimeGate LoRa Hub. I have what's called a country developer's license. I get to pick and choose who gets the 1,000. That's why before I even speak on that, I talk about crypto education first, because this is not for everybody. This is next level stuff. This is not network marketing. This is real wealth building. We're not playing with this. So if you're looking to say, yeah, I want crypto education, and now I'm going to show you how to take that education, parlay it into a monthly income based on your own education and taking advantage of the opportunities that we have, you're in a position. I also can say no to you, because individuals like me are the gatekeepers. We only have 1,000. How many people are there in America and the world? So whoever thinks that they can move 10 of these devices within 30 days, and I'm going to show you how easily it's going to be able to move 10 devices in about 2 seconds, then you contact me and we'll talk, and I may have to go through an interview process with you to see if you will be right to be able to fit this type of a program, because this is not for everybody. This is not something I'm going to be blasting just to get anybody in. You've got to be able to move and earn that city developer license, and it's yours for the next 5 years. So, saying that, this platform, again, is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is not a guarantee that you put money down and you're going to make 1 to 2% a day and any of that crap. Our entire goal and concept is to learn to earn crypto. Learn to earn it. Once you've learned it, then you know how to, instead of buying the golden egg, you buy the golden goose that's going to produce golden eggs over and over and over. As a disclaimer, this information is intended for educational and training purposes only, should not be construed as investment advice. As with all financial decisions, you should contact your licensed financial advisor before investing in any financial instrument. Now I'm going to shift gears, and I want to quickly, I'm going to show 2 things. One, our website. All you have to do is go to 3coursecrypto.com. 3coursecrypto.com. To see everything that I was just talked about is on the website here. When you're ready to purchase a course, you just click on courses. Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Cryptocurrencies. You can click on View More Details, which is going to show you a list of all the courses, a brief description of the course, and how long that video is. The How to Trade Bitcoin is 3 hours and 2 minutes long in total. So we're not talking about you're back in school again. Very simple and easy. When we do our official launch, I will be adding to this, tests to make sure that you're retaining the information before you can move on to the next level. Right now, we're just in a soft launch right now, just to get this out there to you guys. And then if you want to take advantage of the referral program that we have right here, then anybody that you refer, when you have them select whichever package, and you want them to get the bundle pack. Why? Because you're going to get $125. When they click on Add to Cart, and then you go to Checkout, click on Checkout, when they put in their information here, right here where it says send us a note, you want them to put your name and your email address. That way we can track it back to you and send you your referral bonus. No, we did not set this up like network marketing. We're not that. We're not that whole affiliate, you know, you got to build a team out. No. We're simple. Keep it simple and focus on the goal. But you're going to get a referral bonus. So if you're looking at, here's another thing to take advantage of. You use the referral bonus to get yourself the LoRa hub. Why? Okay, now let's go to, I'm going to show you the real chart here for HNT. When I first heard about HNT, it was worth about 60 cents. I think when I first bought it, it was about 80 cents when I first bought some of it. Yesterday, it was about $1.60. Watch this. All-time low was 11 cents 5 months ago. All-time high, $3.87 according to CoinGecko, 16 hours ago. $3.87. So let's just say, what I'm about to show you is just for display purposes only. There is no guarantee. Let's say one of the hubs is producing about 10 HNT coins a day. Again, some might do less, some may do more. There are some that's already documented that's doing far more than that. But if it's 10 coins a day, let's just say it's doing 300 a month, 300 coins a month. What was the cost of it? $495. 300 coins, and it hit its all-time high. Well, let's say at what it is right now, at $2.12 times $2.12. That's $636 worth of coins that you can cash out tomorrow. How much did it cost for the hub? $495, one time. Is this thing only giving you these coins once? No, every month. I'm going to let you know the logic kick in your own head. You paid one time, but the machine is producing every single month. But what if? It goes right back to what it did yesterday. So those same 300 coins, let's say after 6 months of you collecting the HNT coin, you didn't sell anything, times 6, you now have 1,800 coins. Then the coin goes back to its all-time high of $3.87. That's almost $7,000 worth of coins. So how much did you pay again for the device? $495. You don't have $495 for the device, but you went out there and shared the crypto course with 10 people and you made $50 each. So that paid for the device, which now is generating you more than $600 a month in coins. If, and let me repeat this, if your machine is doing 10 coins a day. It can do less, it can do more. There is no guarantee on this. The coin itself could drop back down to 60 cents, and it may do that. But then when the crypto market jumps up, the coin might go to $50 a coin. Who knows? Can you imagine that? Let's do a dream mode real quick. You had 1,800 coins. The crypto market cap goes over $1 trillion. Bitcoin goes past 20,000 a coin, and this is $50 a coin. That's $90,000 worth. One machine. Again, your education is going to allow you to understand this, which is why I talk education first before I'm showing you anything about the money. This is so important, and I'm speaking off of experience. So do you think with this type of information, you would be able to sell at least 10 of these devices? And you can lock in your city contract worth $40,000 that you don't have to pay for. Let me tell you what some individuals are doing right now privately. They're coming on board. They're choosing a city, one of a major city. Good friends of mine already have Orlando, New York, Los Angeles. They're buying their own hub, and then they're buying 10 more for themselves. And they're just buying it on the spot. They're saying, wow, a franchise opportunity for $40,000, and I got it for $5,500. That's what they're doing. We had a team in Japan that did more than 250 of them right there on the spot. 250. So again, this is not for everybody. You can't just go to the website and do it. You got to go through somebody like me, because I've got the licenses and I can pick and choose who I want to give it to. But you got to be qualified if you're a part of our group. I have already said no to a lot of people. A lot of people got wind of what we were doing. They called me up. Hey, Brandon, how come you didn't tell me about this? I'm sorry, you're not qualified for it. I got the money. You're not qualified for this yet. I know you're not going to go out there and sell 10. There's some people you just know it. I know you're not. You might be better being a customer. Buy yourself a couple of the hubs and enjoy the H&T coins. But you're not ready for this project on a scale, because I'm only giving you a tip of the iceberg of what's coming. So in the future, there's only these two things you're going to see me focused on: crypto education through 3-course crypto, and our digital franchise opportunity. And I will be doing formal presentations on that very, very soon. And in fact, I've wanted to start already. I'm just waiting for them to give me the slide. So with that, I want to thank you guys for being here tonight. And just to prove it, say, can you really sell these coins? Binance, Bilaxy, Hotbit, and the company we represent owns its own exchange as well. What was that? Supreme, yeah. The PrimeGate Laura Hub controls this exchange, Supreme Crypts, which we will be taking advantage of. This is much bigger than you even think. So one way or another, get your courses in crypto education, because that's going to be a mandatory if you want to be involved in the things that I bring to the table in the future. And then let's get you started either as a customer. You want to get a hotspot, which I strongly advise. I can't say it. The hub, which I strongly advise. Get yourself a hub and let it work for you. And then you can scale up to bigger things. Or if you want to be have a city developer contract for the next 5 years, if you think you can move at least 10 in your first 30 days, send me a message privately and we'll get you started, because you get to choose your city. And I got to tell you now, cities are getting gobbled up left and right. So the longer you wait, the less chance of getting a city that you would want to have of your choice. All right, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I apologize for the technical difficulty of talking without the microphone on earlier. And I recorded this, so I'm going to edit it and have the recording out for those of you who want to take advantage of the referral program. Even if you guys are already city developers and you're looking for ways to help and bring people on board to raise some extra money to get more hubs, take advantage of the referral program. You can use this video to be able to share with others, so you don't have to try to explain it yourself. Caldwell says, can you get hubs now? Yes. If you want a hub right now, send me a message, and I will give you the instructions on what you need to do to get a hub. Send me a message ASAP. Things are happening fast. In fact, I'll give you guys another hint. And I'm waiting for one last thing to happen on Prime's side, and then I'm putting my foot on the gas. And I am going to take care of those 1,000 licenses within 45 days. Not 6 months, within 45 days. I'm going to knock that out. So this has a time limit on it as well. This isn't something I'm just going to think about. This has a time limit. I'm going to knock this thing out. So I'm going to be doing these more frequently. I'm very excited. I hope you guys can be very excited. It's a huge opportunity. In fact, I shared this privately. This is the biggest opportunity in my professional career. And this is one of those things that only happens once in a generation. So you guys might start to get the big picture here now. But it all starts with crypto education. Get that crypto education, and let's work. Here's another thing, too. If you come into me talking about you want to be a city developer, but you haven't gotten one of my courses, I ain't giving you the license. It's just how it is. I'm not giving you the license. You got to know what to do when you get the coin in the first place. How to move it from one exchange to another, how to sell it into Bitcoin and then transfer it to your bank account. I'm not going to be answering 101 questions when you're there, when I already got the education that's going to teach you how to do it. So if you're not willing to get my crypto education, you ain't getting a license. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I will be back. Tomorrow's Friday. I will do another presentation tomorrow. I don't know which kind yet. It might be another one just like this, or it might be a strictly digital franchise opportunity, because I have a couple of goals I want to meet before this month is out. So take care, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Bitcoin Brandon out. God bless. Bye-bye. Oh, of course I got it. Wait. I got to end by playing my favorite video. Hold on. I love this video. What did I do? Did I shut off my screen share? Yes, I did. Hold on. Okay, now let's get back to it. Imagine a world where everybody is connected. Imagine a world where somebody in Japan can do a transaction with somebody in the United States without high banking fees. Imagine a world no longer ruled by greedy corporate banks. There's going to come a time when we think of central banks in the same way we think about calling an operator to talk to a friend on the phone. This weird, annoying entity that came between us and the things we actually wanted. You aren't going to drown in fees anymore. You aren't going to borrow money from a bank. You aren't going to fight a half a dozen middlemen. It'll just be you and your money anywhere on earth. And once this happens, cryptocurrency could very well make the US dollar obsolete. Once people understand how easy this is and get used to it, the demand for legacy money controlled by a government and bank is going to plummet like a rock. Welcome to the world of cryptocurrency.